Hey, what's going on, you guys? So let's talk compost tea. So if you're an organic gardener and you want to maximize the yield from your plants, if you're only doing soil and water, you may be missing out on something. So basically, what compost tea does, it adds beneficial microbes, um, nematodes, bacteria, fungi. Um, my goodness, there's a list of things that it adds, and then if you add other things like the mycorrhizae and everything, you're just working on your root structure. And everybody knows more root, more fruit. That's just how it works, and this is no joke. So anyway, this is my actual second attempt at making this. My first attempt, for some reason, with me growing, my first attempt at everything works. I don't know. It's because I do my damn research. Do the same thing. Anyway, so you got your hybrids. This is your molasses. This one's made by Earth Juice, but a lot of people use blackstrap molasses. I don't remember why. So I went with the hydroponic store and they gave me that. Anyway, so then we got your Rainbow Mix Grow. It has mycorrhizae and humic acid. Got your age-old organics, water-soluble mycorrhizae there. And all that is the molasses anyway. So let me tell you about my stones. I have a 2 by 2 by 1/4 inch air stone. Actually, I have two of them that is run by this Eco Air 2 Supreme. I think total, this was like, two of these was like $8, and this was maybe like 20. I can't remember, but it's this whole entire system is less than $65. So you're making some great compost tea for your plants with, budget material basically. So here you got your 10 gallons of water, and I've already put my powders and everything in my soil. So my soil is 1 part vermifier, which has lots of nutrients. It has mycorrhizae again, and then it also has earthworm castings, which is good for the beneficial bacteria. Anyway, so, and then the other part is my, because I have leftover super soil, so that I can top dress and do, make some compost tea. I made extra soil. Anyway, so I put all my powders in there, which is these two, which I used, 15 teaspoons of that and 10 teaspoons of that. 100 milliliters of the molasses, and that's per 10 gallons. So 1/2 TGA Super Soil, 1/2 vermifier soil, and then the rest of the powders go in there. I'm gonna mix it up, and then I'm gonna put it in this 220 micron bubble bag. I'm gonna use that as my tea bag basically, and I just suspend it from my little handle on my cabinet there, and make sure it just doesn't touch the bottom. And I let it go for 48 hours, and I'm gonna just show you what it looks like when it's all done. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna mix all this stuff up and get it going, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like at the beginning, and then when I'm done, ready to put it on the plants. All right, you guys, check it out. It's only been, it hasn't even been 12 hours. It's been 10 hours. I did it last night around 10 o'clock. So you can see all the activity already in this stuff, and it's just the bubbles are the byproducts of the bacteria, the fungi, and all the other things in there. It's just a byproduct of them eating and everything. So you can tell that it's working. If you didn't have any bubbles on the top there, you either don't have enough food to feed the as far as the sugar, to feed all the microbes and everything in your in the compost that you use. That means it's anaerobic, and the plants aren't even going to take up any nutrients or anything from it, or benefit at all from it, because it doesn't take nutrients from this. It takes nutrients from all of the things in here, the bacteria, the fungi. When they go in the soil and they break things down in the soil, what they break down and their byproducts, the plant uptakes. The plant is able to uptake it. So, like I said, it doesn't take. I mean, of course, there's some nitrogens and stuff like that in there, but for the most part, you're using the compost tea to feed the food web that's in your soil. Because if there was no beneficial elements in the soil, your plants wouldn't grow. But this feeds all those beneficial elements. And then you can also, what I read was, you can use it as a foliar feed, and you know the plants do take some nutrients through their leaves, but another thing that it does is the bacteria in there, when you spray it on the leaves, if you have anything, any pests in your garden, what the bacteria does is it breaks down the exoskeleton of these insects that live in your garden, and they won't bother your leaves. So anyway, little tidbit. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna pull this stuff. That'll be basically 36 hours. I would like to go 48, but I'm not watering at nighttime because I don't want the roots sitting in a bunch of water. So I water during the daytime, so that that's when the plant is more active, obviously, because of the sun, and they can transpire and pull up nutrients from the soil. Anyway, so that's why I'm not going to do the 48. I'm doing 36 this time. But anyway, next Friday, because I'm going to do this every Friday and then feed it to them on Sunday. Next Friday, I'll start it in the morning. That way I can feed Sunday morning and wait a full 48 hours for this stuff to work. But anyway, that's the compost tea. Any questions or anything, you can leave them down below. I'm also going to be doing a flowering compost tea, so I'm doing the vegetative compost tea now. I'm probably going to add some more things to it later, but for the most part, it's going to be exactly this. I may get some more worm castings, but other than that, I'm probably going to stick with this recipe, add a few things for the flowering stage, and I'll take you guys through it. Anyway, have a good day, everyone.